much did it cost? Will the gun, the half-track, and the fuselage come to a figure resembling mileages between two stars? Impressive, but not to be grasped by any single imagination. High octane is high, and K rations in the aggregate mount up, also mosquito netting and battleships. But these costs are calculable and have no nerve endings, and will eventually be taken care of by the federal taxes on antique cigarettes and excess profits. However, in the matter of the kid who used to deliver folded newspapers to your doorstep, flipping them sideways from his bicycle, and who died on a jeep in the Ruhr, there is no fixed price, and no amount of taxes can restore him to his mother. His mother sits in a room with a picture tonight, and listens to a clock ticking on the mantelpiece, and remembers, among other things, how he struggled with the barber when he was getting his first haircut, and how she tried to calm him. And the upstairs tenant, in consideration of the news outdoors, says to his wife,
"Shall we invite Mrs. Fish to come up? She's all alone tonight and seems sort of ashamed."
Well, I have a hunch she'd rather be alone tonight.
Think so?
I don't think she's in a mood to talk or carry on. She probably just wants to be with her thoughts.
Maybe you're right.
And the thoughts of the mother are tall, straight thoughts, and they burn like candles, quietly and slowly, and they trail into smoke and are lost in shadows.
He was a good boy. My grief I'll take with me to my grave, but also my pride, for he died in the service of his country. It's a good country, and he was worthy of living in it. Pray God it'll always be worthy of his having died for it.
Most of the fallen young leave mothers and fathers alive and awake tonight. And if you wish to assess the cost of beating the fascists, you must multiply the closed files in the departments of war by the exchange value of sorrow, which is infinite and has no decimals. Not to be overlooked either in such reckonings tonight is the international character of the love of human beings, since this phenomenon never has been bounded on the East by Eastport. Elsewise, what is a notice like this doing in the busy pages of the London Times?
To my dearly beloved boy, Donald H. Collins, fighter pilot RAF, on this your 21st birthday, reported killed in action, September 6, 1941. Sadly missed, Mother.
Elsewise, why the young mother in Baranovichi, Poland, writing to relatives in Orange, New Jersey?
My dear Moishkele, and all my dear ones, on the 25th, there was a massacre here. People were thrown like dogs into privies. Children were thrown alive down wells. We are still among those who have been able to survive. But for how long? We expect death every day. Moishkele, your family is no more. Not one of them was left alive. But I envy them. Must close this letter now. It is impossible to describe our torments. The one thing that you can do for us is to revenge yourselves on our murderers someday. Alas, even a little revenge.
Shall the balance sheet be balanced? By whom? How? No combination of savants and learned cogs, holes punched in cards and electric motors. No brow containing Euclid could be else than baffled by the simplest problem of the cost of hunger in a baby's bones. Have you paid something of the cost? Well, you're not through paying, and the bill's not settled, For in this way and that for the rest of your days the cost will appear. It will present itself in the form of deductions from the paycheck, in a surplus of widows and fatherless children, in the remembering eyes of the sweetheart, in the tubercular lung of the stunted girl, in the stammering speech of the shell-shocked boy, in babies never to be conceived on love beds never lain in. Shall the balance sheet be balanced? By whom? How?
More of Martin Gabel and Norman Corwin's On a Note of Victory next time.